problem statement. The problem statement is when we take the attendance manually, so time consuming will be happened. Like easy blocks will be maintained if we take attendance manually. RFID card is nothing but a card that cards share of forgotten if no biometric is missed, attendance will be lost. So RFID also fails. That's one. Cloud-based distribution. Like cloud-based distribution, high latency privacy risk will be more for sending biometrics over network. So paper sign sheets. In this more proxy can be expected. No real-time tracking. Loss of from zero analytic. Yeah. So these are the problem statement. To overcome all these problems, we are coming to the face utilization analysis. So project objectives. So four core goals that in the system today, that is detecting and recognizing faces first step and edge processing. After detecting the all faces, we should process the edge devices. After that, automatic attendance logging. After filtering the edge, automatic attendance logging should be there. After that, edge and for integration. This is the tool agent for computing tool that is going to be used. So, in detecting and recognizing faces, real-time attendance kind of users. Like we will be taking a photo of the student class, by using edge processing, all faces will be filtered near the cloud itself, near the exit. After that, the only attended students will be taken attendance automatically. So records should automatically in SQL like or with the timestamp every. After that, edge foundry integration. Edge foundry is a agent for tool that is used to that is used as a middleware between cloud and edge. That is used as a middleware between cloud and sensors. So it seems like a middleware pipeline. So after that we have system architecture. So basically in this we have four-layer system architecture. That is first layer is device layer, then edge layer, data management and integration layer. First in this device layer. In this device layer we will be seeing sensors, cameras and graph vehicles nearest to data source. Right? We should take a photo of a class. We will be using camera. If not manually taking picture, that's why by microcontroller will be used as system by itself. We can take a photo of that. Edge processing. So after taking a photo, processing will be done. Not complete image sent to the data. The processing, the data is converted as a text. So because text will consume a less storage compared to image. So face detection recognition will be done in text processing system. That OpenCV will be used. No cloud required here. After that, data management. As I said, storing of a data in picture format will take a more storage. So edge processing will convert the photo into text format. By that, if which student is present, their student name different light conditions, photos will be taken. This is the first step of that, and after taking the images, all the images face detection will be done, like using OpenCV, isolate face regions per head. So we are doing all this and face detection will be done. After that, recognition, after taking the faces, which student is present, which student is absent should be recognized. So recognition is done, that is step 3. And when it comes to step 4, attendance survey. In recognition, we will be knowing who is present, who is absent. So who is present, those attendance will be logged in. So unique record writing, like ID name and times at which time attendance is taken, and date. These are the things that are noted when this attendance is logged in. And after attendance is logged in, it goes to edge pipeline. This is the middleware. After logging in, the data is going through the middleware to store. So JSON events will be used here. After that, testing. When it comes to testing is must and should, because for a proper working of an application. So accuracy testing, how correct it is, how wrong it is for testing, we will be using testing part. Accuracy, far, these all will be used for testing tools. Yeah, this is about the edgex foundry tool. So edgex foundry, it is an open source IoT middleware that is provided by edgex foundry. So as I said, this is the data flow. Face will be recognized. After that, after face recognition, JSON event created. JSON event is nothing but the data is processed and the individual student will be getting. After getting the individual student, posting to the core data. Like every if the student log in for the first time, he don't need to log in again and again. Once login is enough. So how can we implement this? For implementing complete project, it takes 15 weeks, and what are all the steps we should follow in 2 weeks? See, in first 2 weeks we should take a regression review, has been collected earlier. Data set collection. This should be an example data set of 7 to 8 members for a starting beginning stage. After that, phase detection and recognition model. See, in data set collection and pre-processing, the data set is already given to the edge. In phase detection, we are performing the main concept here, and after phase detection, we should check whether it is logging into the attendance CRP or it is directly stored in the SQL. After that, if it is completely working well, we should integrate edge form integration. Edge foundry, because this is the middleware which stores less data in the database. And after integrating with the edge foundry works well, we should go to testing evaluation optimization. As I said, in data set collection, first we will be taking only 6 to 7 students. In testing evaluating, we will be taking a mass amount of students to evaluate. So this will be the documentation finally. So after testing it, we should get the approval and start publishing the account. So these are about the phase recognition attendance using